Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about the situation regarding Natter and Dee Dee. When it comes to these guys, all of their activities seem to happen really early in the morning, like after the cooking shows. I was supposed to be committing to a new bedtime last night, but it took me an extra hour before I could fall asleep. We're going to be talking today about some new audio that was posted onto the internet, as well as the response and reaction from the new couple and what Chantal had to say when she chimed in on the situation. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? Okay, you guys, so the situation regarding Natter and Dee Dee continues to get stranger and stranger as more and more leaked audio is being released. If you have been following this journey since the beginning, which would be, June 2021, then I don't think that this will come as a surprise to you. So last night during my live stream, we did catch a bit of the Nat cam and things were getting heated in the kitchen. He was making another one of his delicious recipes, but also going off on chat. This man does not know any form of self-control, it seems. Chantal has previously let it slip that he was in anger management. Good. Which was likely, allegedly, in my opinion, mandated in relation to his case. The case involving his ex-partner. While Natter also does have a pending case that will be followed up very soon here in the beginning of August. One thing's for sure, despite how much she tries to deny it, Foodie is responsible for giving this man a platform, and we are not going to forget that. She was going on and on last night, trying to evade responsibility. And while I wouldn't say she's responsible for his actions, she is the sole and only reason that any of these people came together in the first place. Cue Dee Dee. She started off as one of Foodie's VIBs, and despite knowing she has known Natter for 10 years, 20 years when she's had too much to drink, I don't believe that for 1 second. So now, an ex-mod for Natter known as Jennifer has had enough of Natter's BS. Now, this woman was talking to Natter and she even had plans to come up to see him, possibly even moving to Canada. I just can't wrap my head around all that, or what you would see in this man. Last night, Jennifer came into Natter's side chat and he exploded at her, going on and on, even mentioning her children and going as far as suggesting he was going to release pictures of her. Not just any pictures, this was explicitly mentioned as revenge, you know what. You see, the more and more that comes out about this man, the more and more we see who he truly is. This is a monster of epic proportions. This morning, a little after 12 a.m. Eastern, I was getting ready to go to bed and I get a notification. This one was from a channel known only as Sam's Bar Lounge. It was a preview of what's to come from their series of unreleased leaked audio, the Natter and Dee Dee files. I wanted to give a warning to you guys that things are going to get pretty heavy from this point on. So if that is something that distresses you, now would be a good time to exit the video. Let's hope that Amber brings some more lighthearted drama this week. Fingers crossed. I'm not going to play the clip here because I just have mixed feelings about it. Anyways, the clip is only 10 seconds long. As I said, it's just a preview. Dee Dee can be heard begging Natter to stop while he is heard telling her to shut up. In the description of the video, the audio is described as being from April 2nd, 2022, after the April Fool's joke went south. Now, if you don't remember that time, Debbie used company time to come on a live stream and tell everyone that Natter was taken away by the cops. At the time, I did a live stream and we did a poll whether or not this was real because it was April Fool's Day. I can't lie, part of me fell for it because Natter was taken away not long before that, or he supposedly was. Who knows at this point? Well, the entire joke fell very flat throughout the entire community. That being in part because you don't play a joke like this and then 12 hours or so later come clean. You say April Fool's like right after the person falls for it, right? That's how it works, no? Anyways, Natter received a lot of pushback when it was revealed that they made the entire thing up. And Natter came on with his smug attitude, telling his viewers that he was just teaching them a lesson, as if we needed to learn a lesson from that person. It was complete bullshit. Under the description of the leaked audio, Sam's Bar Lounge also states that this was not some sort of sub-dom roleplay. As we have stated in the past, they have this contract going on. Some people suspected that that is what was going on here. Last night, Chantal also let it slip that Nader offered her a contract. He must do this with every woman he meets, but she declined to sign it. I know that people like to make jokes when it comes to Nader and his relationships with his viewers, sometimes calling them his harem, but we did hear about Nader actually having contracts for his mods, so it makes me think that maybe that joke isn't really a joke anymore, that he really is. And we've seen it from Jennifer. He is trying to pull these women in, and he's trying to create as many scenarios as he can in case it doesn't work out with Didi. Didi was created in case it didn't work out with Chantel, but he can't be with all of these women at one time. In fact, he should be away from all of them. I came into this community making lighthearted reaction videos discussing ALR's inability to stick to any sort of diet plan and talking about Foodie's extreme meal portions followed by a fad diet. That's where this all began, and now it's come to this. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't feel right if I didn't call into question the motives behind releasing this content. Now, keep in mind, I think it's safe to say that Jennifer was holding on to this footage, this audio, since April. I just hope that this does make its way to the proper authorities because this man has a history. This is not something that is new to us. Earlier this morning, Nader and Debbie were on a live, and Dee was going off about how people were contacting her place of employment and how people were jealous of her.
And you know what? At this point, I'll say this. You know what? I'll say this for all the people that
I will contact your army.
I will say this for everybody that is threatening my job right now with the skills that I have, 27 years. If you're gonna make me lose my job because of your stupid comments, I will find another one tomorrow. So if you guys wanna attack my job, I don't care. If I get called and say you lose your job, I'll lose my job. Because you know what? I am following and doing what I know is right.
Right after the audio came out, they jumped off the live stream with a quickness. Chantal at the same time was reacting to it in real time. She was pretty shocked at this, stating that if Debbie is in trouble, we can't just ignore this. Nader and Debbie did come on after this was released, and this time it was a members only stream, which for Nader is very few people. He knew right away what had transpired, and they both denied that anything was wrong. It's a lie, it's misconstrued. The typical things one says when there's no explanation for their horrible actions. These two claim that it's fake.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Just maybe.
Sound. Sound came from who?
Just maybe. It's fake.
Fake.
They don't get that. Just like my black eye.
You know,
wait, my black eye that they meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to get at. I swear. This is what I'm trying to get at.
That's fake. So any member.
Man, we have to deal with a lot tonight, eh? We have to deal with a lot. And it
God,
feels
even
like...
word that I say shut up on my channel, you know how many times I say shut up? You can get any record you want.
So if you guys had any trouble following along, Nader and Didi are basically saying it's fake. Nader alludes to the fact that it is spliced together. He says you can cut any clips together. He says shut up all the time on his channel. Great. So that's the story that they are going with. Now, after this explanation from Didi, I couldn't help but get flashbacks from the April Fool's situation, which is why I felt the need to revisit it. At this point, I'm not sure how to feel about this situation. I guess we will need to see when Sam releases the entire thing to really figure out what's going on here. I just don't like how it's being used as some sort of game when it is such a serious topic. Now, Nader came on his live stream suggesting that because he didn't have relations with this woman, this is her revenge. Okay, you guys, so we do have a response from Foodie's community tab regarding this situation, as well as a video she put up called The Night of the Cheese Cubes, where she talks about a night between her and Nader where things went south. It really just feels like a way to get the attention on her in regards to this situation because people are discussing Didi and they're worried for Didi. Here's what she had to say regarding the audio on her community tab. So while we are all patting Corvina on the back, this well-dwelling horror movie desperado, I'm not sure why she felt the need to call names, is only leaking anything because she was rejected by Natter and has been sitting on all of this abuse for months. Really think about this. Just the other day, she was ready to pack her crap, take her kids to live with this abusive POS, knowing how he is. You know what? Y'all are all a bunch of lying psychopaths for sake. I am so beyond done giving any of these losers any of my precious energy anymore. Not my problem anymore. Although she did go on to post that video, like I said, she really could just completely cut off this situation and continue on with her life on her live streams. But she is the one that has made her channel into a Nader Al Shami reaction channel at this point. As for you, Nader Al Shami, I'm only posting this so you don't think my previous post was in some weird way defending you by saying Corvina is also a POS. No, you are still by far the most evil man I have ever met. You are a vile woman, and I hope you pay for everything you did. All right, you guys, it's our favorite time of the day, and that is, of course, comment of the day. This comment comes in from CH, who says the following: Chantal is a mess, but Nader is going to give her a redemption arc by continuing to be a terrible person. So, what do you guys think about this situation? It seems like things are getting worse and worse for Nader. By comparison, I think that Foodie could take advantage of this to make herself look better, but just the route that she is going with the community tab attacking Jennifer, she's really not doing herself any favors, and the video as well. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below in regards to this whole situation. It is beyond. Let me know what you guys think, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.